Anybody wanting to get a bite of my Australian sharp cheddar and peach tea better check their privilege at the door. Especially you, Sonic. I know how you get around food. I'm pretty lucky that that was not a ring monitor. Actually, speaking of rings, I better collect one just for good measure. And just one and only one. Hey there, everyone. I'm Around the Wheel, and today on Sonic 2XL, we're on the vaunted Mystic Cave Zone. I imagine things are just going to get uglier and dirtier as we go through the game, and that is not a good place to be running off the weight. Unless I just want to go back and forth over and over again, like so. La la loopsy, with the crazy Coraline buttons for the eyes. Oh, don't even need to exercise. I got all the goods I need right there. So today, the middle path du jour is the way to take. That was a lucky hit right there. Don't you go doing it, Tails! Ugh! Tails, you are no friend of mine. You're the worst friend I ever done seen, except for that. That was kind of a legit power move right there. That was, what are you doing? You're just making things worse, Tails. Well, I do have a little bit of room to run back and forth around here. And in case I do, well, okay, I gotta get up to here. Okay, yes, I can get up to here. So there would not appear to be any real problem. Excellent. Okay, we're moving forward with grace and aplomb. Grace, not something that has really been, not something that has been in high. Oh boy. Okay, so how are we gonna get past this here? Well, we're gonna have to take a few rings, no matter what. But we're skinny. We're skinny for the time being, so it ought to be good and okay. And, of course, no, I completely wrecked it. Stop it, Tails! Okay, yeah, this is a good place to run it off, though. I can already see myself losing a little bit of gut. If I just get a good, solid run going, if I can get some good cardio going, I will be fine. And wow, there's actually not much room to run around here. There's not much room to get a head start even, really. Yeah, I can't get the circle legs going unless I use the spring, and that doesn't really help. Springs don't actually help you much with your running ability unless they're spaced really far apart and you can just get a good head of steam going constantly. They actually don't prove very useful, believe it or not, but I shouldn't have any problems here because now I can actually jump up to the top of the pops. And right is the way to keep on moving. Just assuming Tails doesn't. Okay, yes. Tails, stay away from the food. You were not included in the cover charge. Oh yeah, that was 100% brilliant right there. That was all me, baby. All part of the master plan. Oh, well, it almost worked. Okay, yeah, that's probably not the most solid thing ever devised. What are you doing down there, Tails? Are there rings down there? I don't even want to know if they're... Okay, yeah, you go that way. You go your way, and I'll go mine. And I'll just sparkle like the diamond that I am. I am a full-figured woman, Tails. And ain't nobody gonna tell me how to run my life. Speaking of running, it's probably time... Yeah, here we go. This is good spacing right here. This is not that little hilltop segment right there. This is not that little hilltop jam we're talking about. We're getting good now. We're getting good. Yeah, see? I've been on this spring, like, I'm going as fast as possible. Maximum velocity. I've been doing this... Yeah, see, it takes a lot of spring effort to actually get a good head of steam going. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump it and be worse for the wear. And see, I didn't even have to do it. Because if I would just look a few steps ahead of myself... I don't think, well, I was going to say, do we really need that checkpoint back there? But I have a feeling we're actually fairly close to the end of the level. What is this? Is this a bad thing? Okay, good, it's not. But Tails is way worse for me than any dumb invincibility ever was. The Mystic Cave is pretty generous. Pretty generous with goodies. I saw it first. Yeah, it's really generous in a way that other zones really aren't. Probably because... most of this place is just ramps anyway, so if you're going to be getting like a zillion things anyway... Oh, what is down there? Oh, a shield. That might be helpful. This is probably the highest amount of rings I've had yet. People have been asking if the special stage has any particular effect, and I don't know. I don't know if you can... I don't know if rings in the special stage contribute to your weight, or if your weight is reset when you leave a special stage. because quite frankly, there aren't that many opportunities to go into a special stage. I might have been able to go into one earlier. Quite frankly, I wasn't really paying attention to my ring count, but all I know is that your weight resets between levels. I don't know anything about the special zone. If anybody does know, if anybody's been playing this, if anybody got the Jones to play this while I was playing it and got to jiggering around with things like that, please let me know. That's good. Those are good things to know. Good things to know. A dietitian would be good to know here. I have a feeling this is just spiky Spike Town, but I'm gonna try it anyway. If I can get up the gumption to fall. Yeah, okay. Well, why don't we just take our lumps? We get a few rings out of this anyway. And as long as I can grab onto something here, we're not doing too bad so far, but usually the top of a ramp, you're gearing up for fat time. Yeah. Yep, see, okay, yes, pretty much all progress just got eradicated there. That's lovely. Okay, I wonder if I should take those rings to give myself a little more running room. Yeah, I figured I was going to advance myself to the next level of fat, but I dropped it more or less immediately. Okay, Sonic, time to train. Lawyer up and hit the gym. So, let's see. Let's get ourselves... This is pretty decent weight, but it doesn't really give us... Doesn't really afford us the chance to jump very high. But it might be as high... Stop it, Tails! I can see you fooling around down there with your with the metabolism of a child eating strained bananas. Yeah, I can see why doing Sonic alone might have been a foresightful choice, but quite frankly, I'm not too worried about it. Okay, I can't do anything now, and I may have just worked myself into a stupor. Yep, I sure did. Help me out, Tails. Be a friend. Get that power up for me, my main man. You cannot do that. It is I alone who have the power to do this. Okay, yeah. Now we've got a little bit of a chance for celebration here. Okay, I don't have very much room to run around at all. And see, I was just bragging about how this place is really generous with the good stuff. But now I have to just cut it back and forth. Run it, wall sprints, back and forth, into the, and now I can't do that because, actually you seem to run off weight better. It would seem you run off weight a little better when you don't have super speed at your disposal. Oh, hey, about time you do something useful, Tails. All those wasted years of hanging around with you. God, Sonic just looks miserable. Yeah, worth it, I'd say, to finally be out of there. And there's a checkpoint in case something bad happens and I get way too greedy for my own good. Oh yeah, like that. Oh, this is just the pits. Okay, yeah, run it off. I'm gonna give myself the time and the space here. Boy, I really got to do a good job of this off, though. You might join me in just a second, because this is going to take a while, with virtually no room to work the way I want to. Yeah, there is no space for a personal gym right here. Yeah, I cannot get any sort of lift. Okay, we're losing weight gradually, though. Gradually is the key word here. We need to get ourselves... Yeah, we need to get... I can't get working fast enough to, skid. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can't really do a whole lot of skidding back and forth. Skidding is a real good sign of speed, and it really helps. Is this enough? I think it's enough to advance me back to the next level of fat, but God, I'm miserable. Oh, did something come down? I feel like something came down, which might have been a help to it. No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Yeah, I keep hearing something coming down, like from out of the rafters or something. That doesn't begin to make a lick of sense. God, I love the parallax backgrounds of this game. As long as I'm running all this weight off, I might as well be able to do... We're getting to the point where you have to be at peak performance, basically, to make some of these jumps. And we're also getting to the part, incidentally, where it's hard to run off that last little bit of gut. We probably have... Yeah, you have to be at, maximum skinniness in a lot of these instances to be able to make some of the jumps that we're getting to. That's what's making things really hard around here. Yeah, this is like that kind of falls in line actually with normal dieting. It is a lot easier to lose weight at first than it is to, and then once you get really losing weight. Okay, what is that noise? What am I activating with my? Yeah, and once you get losing a lot of weight, it's really hard to kind of lose those last few pounds. I've already used up half my level time. I'm really okay. This is actually getting really irritating. Okay, yes, good. I can jump over that, and oh, okay, good. That affords me the chance for something new and something good and beautiful. Okay, good. Oh, well, I didn't have to do all that running that whole time. I'm glad they stuck me in a place that wasn't impossible either. That has been kind of a worry of mine, but this game has proven me wrong on a lot of counts. No, thank you. The bottom road is the road more valuably taken. There we go. I feel we're at the end of the level, basically now. Oh, thank you, Tails. Thank you, Tails. Helping a friend in need, always good, and oh wow, why am I doing this? Oh wow, I'm lucky I was able to hit that. That thing was about to crush me good. There was about to be a lot of splootage and pink matter everywhere. But let's, now is the time to start being polite to your fellow man, Tails. Okay, good. We can start making good jumps again. I am glad. I'm actually kind of surprised that the zones have taken progressively more time. You would think at some point you'd get a breather, but no, they're actually getting harder along a curve, which is very interesting to me. The Sonic games or this game anyway, just kind of exists in a difficulty vacuum. You have a few easy areas. The hard areas are at the beginning. They front load the game with the hard stuff, chemical plant, aquatic ruin, and what have you. And they save the, okay, here we go. We're in good territory now. Perfect. Okay, number 1, fantastic. And I have plenty of rings. But yeah, from there on, the game just kind of goes into stasis with its difficulty. I want the hits. I don't want the food. I do not want the concession stand. I need that. Okay, good. Alright, we've got a little bit of Tubbo going on, but it's a necessary evil. We also need to be able to not get hit. We need to weigh our options. I'd like to hear my options so I can weigh them. What do you say? 6 pounds, 7 pounds, 8 pounds. 8 pounds will get you a cup of coffee at Starbucks in England, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anything about money conversion. Let's do sit-ups until the day is over. This has been a productive session. Let's move on next time to Oil Ocean, not to be confused with the oil that's in the mini junky things that Sonic eats every single day. Love you guys. See ya.